FS got your mentor, and we back again. Yes sir, man. If you're new in this video, guys, make sure to hit the like button, sub button, and also share the video. In this particular video over here, guys, I'll be dropping some insane gems. We have started our $100 challenge from scratch, and we want to complete our 2025 with a bang. So guys, the pairs I'll be analyzing in these videos will actually be the pairs that will be trading this particular week, but it's not literally all the pairs that will be trading, but this will be just some of the pairs that we will use to actually take $100 into 100k USD. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, make sure to click the link in the description below, join our Telegram channel to get some free signals, and also hopefully join us in our $100 challenge. Without any further waste of time, guys, let's start the video. So guys, in this particular video, I'll be analyzing US30, XAU which is also known as gold, and lastly GBPUSD. But first, I'm starting with an index which is US30. Let me give you guys a breakdown on what happened recently, right? I took my first trade over here and it actually hit my stop loss, but I was still at my demand zone. So when I got opportunity again, after I hit the top, I saw that this particular area over here is actually a resistance. Went back to the bottom on a support zone. Then I entered my buys after we got a retest. The market respected, went back again, gave us a retest, and again gave us a retest. Then I saw that that is a strong resistance level. But when you got here, I entered sell, but the market obviously took me out. It came back again, retesting that strong level that I know the market used to respect for quite a long time. As you guys can see over here, it used to be a strong resistance level, and now it became a strong support level. So once we break above, I first waited to test it out, and again I was supposed to enter here, but I still waited to test it out. Came back, broke below, I was still shaky, then it broke above. The moment it came back, I entered a buy opportunity and it killed. Now it basically broke our resistance again, making a new support. But one thing about US30, guys, US30 is highly volatile and has a lot of spikes. So I entered another buy here and it kicked me out with just a spike, and then afterwards it respected my setup, came back down. I was supposed to enter a sell here, I missed it. I was currently busy here in this particular time and I did not set my limits. Guys, if you're going to move away from your charts and you want to catch a particular trade, it's important to use limits. If I had used a sell limit at this particular area over here, I would have caught a nice sell and most probably made beautiful money, but I did not lose motivation. I knew we were in a bullish trend and we are at a very strong support level. So when I got my opportunity, I entered my buy, went back up. I wanted to re-enter my buy, but then again I was still feeling a bit shaky and I did not take that trade. To break everything in a nutshell, guys, I'm going to start the analysis from scratch and show you guys how to trade US30. So as you guys know, when we analyze, we always start from a daily time frame. So I'm going to simply go to a daily time frame where I'm going to reanalyze everything. I need to understand what is the overall market giving me. As you guys know, we always switch to line chart so that we can see the market clearly and basically avoid whipsaws and stop loss hunts, right? First of all, I'm going to mark my important areas in the market or key level structures. So guys, one thing about US30, as you guys can see clearly over here, guys, is that US30 likes to consolidate, right? I can give you guys a clear example. From this particular area over here, US30 was consolidating, and again we're in a new consolidation from this particular area over here as well. And then current market price, we are now at a new level. So now the main question is, are we still going to consolidate from where we are currently, or will the market simply break above and give us a new range in the market, right? So we're basically trying to figure out where will the reversal range be in the current market price, because we can see based on the past tense, the market was very much consolidating. But in terms of trends in trends, we had a bullish trend towards the upside, bearish trend, another slight bullish trend, bearish trend, and again overall bullish trend all the way towards the upside. Trends in trends, we can see that overall it was a consolidation, but there were still trends inside, right? So now focusing on the current market price, I'm going to simply dive in deeper. I'm going to simply zoom in and see what's happening on the current market price. Currently where I am, I can see that we had a bit of a strong level over here, and US30 has been in a very strong bullish trend. Let me remove this. I can see that this is our buy area from the bottom. This is our support zone. What I mean by that is if the market breaks below this particular support zone, then we'll be looking for overall sales towards the downside. But if we do fail to break out that area, it means that US30 will continue giving us our buys towards the upside. So that is where we are currently. And one thing I want to make sure as well, guys, is that this sales won't be fully confirmed up until we break outside of this range. As you guys know, US30 likes to consolidate a lot of times, so we need to be very wary of that and always use the past tense to understand the future. Now I'm going to switch back to candlestick and basically see what is the market giving me, right? So now let's dive in deeper to 4-hour time frame. Let me remove this. So guys, in the 4-hour time frame, I can see that the market is still in a bullish trend. I'm going to remove this particular level over here because I already know that we are in a bullish trend, right? So now let me mark the markets clearer. Since I've dived in deeper, I can see US30, it is still trapped inside a bullish trend. This is our support structure from the bottom, you can see, and at the top here, this will be our resistance structure. So I can already see that we have key level structures inside here. This used to be a very strong resistance. The market broke above and then it became a strong support, and the market came back again. It didn't really touch it, but as you guys can see, it was trying to collect some liquidity and overall push again towards the upside. Currently where we are, we do have a bit of resistance area over here whereby the market is respecting that particular area. So now already what I'm expecting to see from here is that if we do fail to break above, we're expecting the market to do so before we can have any further movements from just clear speculations on the 4-hour time frame, right? So now let's dive in deeper and see what is the market giving us. So once you go to the 30 minutes time frame, I'm going to basically zoom in deeper. Now that we're in the 30 minutes time frame, I'm going to use something that we call trends in trends, right? We are coming from a bearish trend, as you guys can see, and over here I want to show you guys something very important when it comes to understanding the market, right? We had lower highs at the top. If you can look at this, lower highs, you can say this was a lower high as well. From this particular area, we wanted another lower high, right? At the bottom, we had lower low at the bottom, lower low from there, lower low from there, lower low from there, lower low from over here, right? The market was respecting structure. We were in a bearish trend. We had a correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, right? What we expected from here is that the market needed to give us another impulse move towards the outside. However, this was not the case. The market broke outside, gave us a retest, and then from this particular area over here, we had what we call a change of character, guys. The market broke outside and we're no longer in a bearish trend, and we are now in a current market bullish trend, right? I'm just giving you guys a clear understanding on how to basically understand how is the market changing from a bearish trend to a bullish trend. So now let me remove this. Focusing on the current market price, we are currently in a bullish trend. Now that I understand that, I can just simply dive in deeper and look for entry opportunities. 15 minutes is a small enough time frame for me to look for entry opportunities when it comes to US30. So I'll be trading US30 practically today. Yesterday was a Monday and I'm analyzing the market this early morning on a Tuesday, right? And this is what I'm anticipating from US30. As long as we don't break below our structure, I will not be looking for any selling opportunities before we have those buys coming in, right? This is basically what the market can give us where we are at the current market price. So this means that where I am currently US30, I'll be looking for buying opportunities, mainly because I can see that we are at a very strong level structure. If the market does give me another retest, and it will confirm that we are completely going for buys. However, if the market breaks below the structure, gives me a retest from above this level, then I'll be looking for sales towards the downside from this particular area over here. Before, I'll be looking for buying opportunities. Once again, as you guys know, the overall trend is a bullish trend, right? So currently we are trends in trends. We are looking for a continuation of buys. Break below means that we're looking for a sell before the buys come in and overall push towards the upside. So guys, this is all we have for US30. Now let's go to another pair, XAU USD. This is one pair that is going crazy, guys. Let me just go and start a new gold. Gold has been in a very strong bullish trend, guys. We were once stuck inside this consolidation from the past over there, right? Let me switch back to candlestick to see everything clearly. We were stuck inside this consolidation for the longest time, but once we've broken outside of that consolidation, gold has been inside a strong bullish momentum, right? We did have a bit of a consolidation again currently here. The market broke outside, guys. Gold has been going crazy, I don't want to lie. Gold right now, I won't lie, if you are a swing trader, gold is practically the best, right? As a scalper, you'll only be eating small because overall gold is forever pushing up, especially this year, guys. It reminds me of Nasdaq days in 2021 to 2022. So currently we are, guys, we're expecting the market to continue pushing. My anticipation is that gold will eventually reach 4,000, guys. Gold will eventually reach 4,000. I'm anticipating that will happen definitely this month. In a couple of weeks we'll be there. Mark my words, guys. I can promise you very soon gold will reach the 4,000 benchmark, right? So now let's go back to candlestick and analyze the market, right? So now focusing on the current market price, let me just reset my chart. I can really see currently where I am. Gold is in a bullish trend, right? Gold is inside our bullish trend and it has not broken outside of our bullish trend, which indicates that we are still pushing all the way towards the upside. For those who are looking for sales, which is a lot of people looking for sales, gold will still continue pushing, guys, mainly because we are still in a bullish trend, and as you guys know, buyers are stronger in the current trend that it's in, and currently we are in a bullish trend, hence you can expect gold to keep on soaring in the markets, guys. So for us to look for an entry opportunity, I'm just simply going to have to dive in deeper to 30 minutes time frame, right? 30 minutes time frame when it comes to gold, trends in trends, I can already see that we are currently in a bullish trend again, right? Let me see this properly. We are coming from a consolidation area a bit. Gold was in a slight consolidation area from over here, as you guys can see it. We had a bearish trend, consolidation, and then bullish momentum towards the upside, and currently this is where we are. So what am I looking for in this particular day, right? When it comes to gold, I'm looking for two things. For those who are looking for gold to sell, I can definitely tell you that for you to start looking for your selling opportunities, obviously those sales will be nothing but scalping opportunities, not long-term sales, right? You need to wait for the market to be below this particular area for you to even think about just holding those tiny cells, just holding those correction cells in an overall bullish trend. Currently where we are, gold is still going bullish, guys. Let's dive in deeper and see what the market is giving us, right? So 15 minutes time frame, I can still see that gold has created a bit of a resistance area over here, right? This is currently our new all-time high. Let me make sure I'm marking it properly. Our new all-time high is literally this area over here, right? 3,834.80. This is our new current all-time high. What am I expecting, right? For me to look for my buying opportunities, I'm going to wait for a break above and retest, and that will definitely confirm for me that we are going with buys, particularly today, right? This will be me looking for my buying opportunities when it comes to gold. But for me to look for my sales, only if we break below this particular area over here, then I'll be looking for those scalp sales. I'm obviously not looking for long-term sales, but just small sell scalps, right? I don't want to hold myself for long. We are currently in a small consolidation over here, but gold is definitely going bullish. Break above and retest, I'm definitely going bullish again and entering new trades on gold. So that is my anticipation of gold. Gold is not really something you're gonna take time analyzing, mainly because the best thing is just simply look for buys, especially knowing that we are still inside our bullish trend. Now let's go to the last thing, GBP GBPUSD. GBPUSD, guys, I'm not gonna waste time on this one. One thing I want to say, guys, when it comes to GBPUSD and gold as well, is that DXY is also one of the most important things that you need to analyze. Unfortunately, in this particular video, guys, I'll not be going through DXY. That is the dollar index, guys. The dollar index indicates to us how is the dollar market moving, and we can basically make informed decisions on what we can expect on dollar influenced pairs, right? So now let me mark my important areas in the market. Currently, I can see that GBPUSD has been in a slight consolidation as well, but current market price can see that we are in a bullish trend, right, on a daily time frame. And I can see that we do have some fake outs as well, right? We have some fake outs as well, and this is the most important key level area. This is the daily time frame, by the way, right? So now I want to see how important are these particular levels that I used here in the future, right? I can see that this particular level has been respecting all the way from the past, and currently that's where we are. Let me test this one as well. I can see this one is also one of the most strongest key levels as well. Where we are at a most important deciding factor. Now let me dive in deeper to the smaller time frame, but first I'm switching back to candlesticks, right? So as I dive in deeper, guys, still on daily time frame, I can see that current market price, we are in a bit of a consolidation. GBPUSD, you can see that current market price, we are in a consolidation. Trends wise, I am still again seeing another bullish trend towards the upside, guys. You can see that we are still inside a bullish trend, currently inside a consolidation as well. So let me dive into 4 hour time frame and see what the market has for me. Current market price, GU, I can see that GU has been testing different levels as well, right? It does have a lot of sensitive points and a lot of reversal points. That's the first thing that you need to notice while you analyze GBPUSD, right? Current market price, we are still inside a bearish trend. We haven't broken outside of a bearish trend. Let me start from the bottom. That way I'm not biased to know that if we crossed above or not. Let me see if we cross above or not. It looks like we might have crossed above, guys, right? Understanding the structure, I'll show you guys the structure when I analyzed US30. We had lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, but the market might be failing to give us a lower high. This might be a fake out. GBPUSD likes to do fake outs, right? This can be a potential fake out if we rush to take any decisions in the market, guys, right? The market can just simply fake us out and push towards the downside. We need to be very wary when it comes to that. Now let me see where we are currently. Is it a significant level? Is it a level that the market respects a lot? Let me see over here. I can see currently over here, guys, the market has been respecting this area in terms of buy zones. Buy, we broke above, came back, bought, came back again. It tried to buy, broke below, and where we are, the market can possibly buy. Let's go to 30 minutes time frame. Let's keep 30 minutes. Let me check the market clearly. I don't want to force my predictions on the market and act like the market finally broke outside, but according to my analysis, it does look like the market broke outside. But at the same time, guys, I did say I don't want us to be caught on the wrong side of the market. Let me check the market clearly. It does seem like we did actually break outside. When it comes to entry opportunities, I'm going to remove this trend over here. I do know who we are. It is a very strong, significant level of buys, but trends, entry opportunities, we are currently in a slight bullish trend and also a slight consolidation area over here, right? So now what is my slight bullish trend? I can see that from over here we had a resistance, level over here, and we are currently over there, right? I can see that when it comes to GBPUSD, the main question is, are we going to break above the structure? So if you are looking for buys, I would definitely recommend that we do not rush to enter our buys, right? I can see that currently we are coming from a support structure. We need to know that will GU keep on playing inside this particular trend over here and break outside, continue the bullish momentum, or will GU break below and give us a retest towards the downside and basically give us overall sales, right? It's basically at the most important deciding factor. But I would definitely advise you, if you want to enter your buys, wait for a confirmed buy. Wait for a healthy point for you to enter your buys. When it comes to GU, guys, you don't need to rush. However, if you do check DXY can be a very important indicator for us to know whether we should look for buys or sells. For example, if DXY is going to buy today, then most likely GU will definitely tend to sellers, right? But if DXY is going to sell, and then GU is definitely going to buy. So currently, this is what I have when it comes to GBPUSD. We are in a very strong, important area. We are in a very dicey area, very risky area to take a trade right now. Currently, it is retesting. If you are a strict scalper, you can wait for this particular area over here and also try to scalp GU just from this particular area all the way towards the upside, right? You can try to basically eat that particular area over there if you want to scalp those buys, but these are not long buys. This is just a simple break above, retest, and you have your entry. You can enter those buys. But if you want to be safe, I definitely recommend you to wait for a cross above to enter overall buys, cross below, retest, and then enter your sells. If you break below this structure, then our sells are confirmed. You can either enter more entries or stop loss below entry and let the market run. And that is all that I have for you guys in this particular video today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope you guys are ready for the $100 challenge, guys. We are restarting it for the last time. This is Q4 energy. We have to close 2025 with a bang, guys. Nonetheless, that's all for me, man. FS Coach and Mentor signing out.